Welcome y'all to the Weekly Transformer, where today we take a look at Transformers Age of the Primes, Megatronus, or The Fallen. Based off his look from Don Figueroa's War Within design, this dude is super sick looking. I am so anxious to pop him open. He was definitely one of the figures I was looking forward to most in the Age of the Primes toy line. He might just be a massive retool of the Megatron mold that we've been getting for years. I'm anxious to pop him open and take a look, but first, like, share, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, ring the bell, just so you don't miss any reviews. Let's pop him open and see what we got. So Megatronus, lore for this guy is all over the place. This guy is based off the Don Figueroa design from the War Within comic book, but this guy's The Fallen, which we first learned about in the movie, live action movie, but then he's also Megatronus, who was one of the 13 original Primes from Transformers 1. But then in the Machinima series, he was Megatronus, who wanted the Requiem Blaster and then caused the other Primes to fall, maybe? Basically, this guy is an amalgamation of a lot of different versions of the character. So let's take a look at him, see what we think about him. Megatronus is a beefy boy, though somewhat lighter than you would think. A lot of grays and purples and gunmetals and blacks going on here, but to be such a basic color palette, man, these little pops of yellow really do make him stand out a lot. The new toy line is called Age of the Primes for a good reason. They are really packing a lot of detail and a lot of articulation, as well as some very nice new engineering into the 13 Primes. We'll take a look at Solus and Prima later, but wow, there's some nice twists and turns that really bring this guy together. And as we'll see later with Solus and Prima, the bot modes really clean up really well. They just look like solid robots, and you can hardly tell they're going to transform into anything other than solid robots. At first, I thought this guy was just going to be an upscale of the old Megatron mold from Earthrise, Kingdom, Siege, whatever. This guy was used a lot. But he's really not. There's only one part of the transformation that he kind of shares, and that's really just an engineering piece. Other than that, it is a completely new transformation. And for a leader class figure, he is definitely the right size. Look at him compared to the old Megatron. He definitely stands a shoulder above him. Boy, does he come with the accessories too. 10 total pieces. We have the Requiem Blaster, a sword, a trident end, a gun barrel, a missile pod, 2 of these little flamey thingies, and 2 more little flamey thingies. The Requiem Blaster might be my favorite part of the set. It's got very nice silver painting on the end, as well as some gold in the middle here. And check out his symbol right there. That looks super great. Also, it extends out just like it did in the Machinima animation. That's so cool. This is mainly used for tank mode, but I really think it's cool that they made an articulated weapon piece. We don't really get that much, and you can really tell they put a lot into this. And this dude really is packing in the articulation as well. We get everything you'd expect, especially in a leader class figure. Not like the previous Voyager that I reviewed that had no waist or wrist swivels. This guy has it all. Everything you can imagine. We have a return of opening hands on a leader class figure, something all leader class figures should have. And due to transformation, we actually get a butterfly, a massive butterfly on the front of him. Does the tank mode hold up? Let's check it out and see. And here we have Megatronus in a super sick tank mode. If you want to see the transformation, comment below. It's a bit fiddly. I didn't feel like doing it. Tank mode does look pretty sick, though I do wish they'd have put a bit more pops of paint, maybe some silver inside the treads here, to make it look a little bit more visually interesting, because it's kind of a black blob to a degree, but if you put the flame effects on it, it does make it look a lot better. Megatronus has some super nice wheels on the bottom that make him roll very easily. And we get a full 360 rotation with the turret, as well as some up and down. However, the gun doesn't plug into anywhere except for one place on the back of the pegs here. I really wish they had made it to where it also plugged into the front to make it a bit more stable, because when you move the gun, it just kind of breaks the look of it a little bit. So final thoughts on The Fallen. Is he worth it? Is he worth the leader class price point? I would say there hasn't been a leader class worth the leader class price point in a long time. There's a lot that this guy packs in, a lot of great engineering, 10 accessories, that's freaking crazy. The gun transforms, that's crazy. He looks super great, especially when you put the flames on him. I would say go in with this guy, and honestly, I would say go in on the 13 Primes. I know this is the first one, we got more coming later, but they're going to be a great series of figures. This has been the Weekly Transformer. Thank y'all for watching to the end of the video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, check and clicking bells and all that good stuff. Check us out later when we get out with the Patreon. Join our Discord when we get that going too. See y'all next time.